College graduate, meet this young man. He's looking for a job. Find out his talents and see if he's someone your station might be looking for.
Most people swear to protect themselves, and he didn't.
He's a victim of a terrible accident, but see why his friends and family are calling him a hero. Hello and welcome to this special newscast. I'm David Geiger. And now our top stories. 2 shootings near each other in a normally safe area of Des Moines, but police have not made any arrests. Jordan Park is a quiet area in a Des Moines suburb, where neighborhood kids gather to play basketball.
Next thing I knew, I heard what I thought was gunshots. And I've lived here for many, many years, and I never heard gunshots.
But that's exactly what Geraldine heard at around 2 a.m. Wednesday morning. Soon after that, officers had set up a barrier at the local park investigating the shooting. They found discarded items and a trail of blood. That led them to Trayvon Young, who had been shot in the arm and leg. The scene makes some neighbors nervous.
We've never had trouble like this before. It's scary. You worry about the little kids who go over there.
People there say they heard a large commotion prior to the shots. As police were investigating the shooting here at Jordan Park, they heard more gunfire several blocks away. The shots came from 16-year-old Sam Houston's home. He says someone was after his brother.
My brother came home. He was paranoid, really, and I didn't know. He just said he needed to leave with his friend Alex, and 10 minutes later, after they left, boom, 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 boom.
No one in Sam's house was hurt despite the 3 bullet holes in the front of the house. The shots came from a vehicle that sped off. Sam says he plans on leaving the house, but worries for the safety of his family.
Yeah, I fear for them badly.
As for Geraldine,
I felt pretty safe living here until now.
she hopes that this doesn't happen again. From Southeast Des Moines, David Geiger, Channel 13 News. People living in the neighborhood hope that there will be more police patrols around the area. Family and friends said their goodbyes to Kathleen.
Hearts and lots of tears. Kathleen, we bid you a fond adieu. When the purple springtime lilacs bloom, we will think of you.
Everyone dressed in Kathleen's favorite color, purple, to remember the 15-year-old who was abducted on May 20th. Her body was found on June 7th in the Des Moines River near Boone. Hundreds packed the Southeast Webster Grand Middle School in Boxholm for the memorial of the teen. Her family wanted everyone to remember the good times they had with Kathleen.
For all of you who knew her, picture her in your mind right now. Picture the best memory you have of her and hold it there.
Police say Michael Klunder, the man responsible for Kathleen's abduction and death, took his own life. The National Weather Service visits Belmont after a tornado hit the town. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but at least one home was severely damaged, and businesses like Cattleman's Steaks and Provision are in ruin. Power lines and trees were also knocked down. The total amount of damages caused by the tornado are still unknown. The tornado followed a storm system that hit the upper Midwest, and in nearby Franklin County, several other tornadoes were also reported. The last major tornado to hit the town was an F5 back in 1966. The Jasper County Sheriff Office received calls concerning a possible intoxicated driver near Newton. When officers found the vehicle last night and tried to stop it, the suspect tried to get away. Deputies followed the driver, Martin Shepley, towards Colfax. The chase reached speeds of up to 90 miles per hour. At the intersection of Highway 117 and South 44th Avenue West, deputies used stop sticks to stop Shepley's vehicle. Shepley faces multiple charges, including an OWI. No one was injured in the case. A fatal head-on collision on Interstate 80 has now taken the life of a second driver. Megan Wakeham was driving the wrong way when she hit Jesse Leeper. While she was pronounced dead at the scene, Leeper was taken to the hospital in critical condition. He passed away this morning. He had been in the hospital for 10 days. Inside the car with Leeper were 2 passengers who survived. Leeper's friends say he's a hero because he swerved the car so the crash would be on his side.
It's amazing how 1 minute can make the difference in anyone's life. To start it or end it. To have it be one of your buddies. Really puts in perspective.
Friends say Leeper was a big man with a heart to match. He was 20 years old. Des Moines police officers and firefighters took a break and played ball. This was at an event called Angels in the Outfield, supported by the Kiwanis Miracle League. The event uses volunteers to help special needs children play baseball. Police and firefighters help children bat, then run around the bases. At Angels in the Outfield, everyone bats and scores, and every game ends in a tie. You can sign up to volunteer at KiwanisMiracleLeague.org. A college kid trying to get into broadcast journalism has a message for employers. Here's David with the story. Thanks, David. A new journalist is in town looking for work, and he says he'll take any job at a station. But the ability to do anything is no simple feat. I learned what he can do. He may only look like an intern now. Yeah, I'll get that done right away. But David Geiger is almost done and getting ready for the real world. His goal? Become a broadcast journalist. It's intimidating, yeah, but I think my experiences have really prepared me. Geiger is a recent graduate of Iowa State University. He earned a 3.3 GPA and served as executive producer of the local Ames television station and club ISU TV.
From WHO HD.
Now he's an intern at WHO TV in Des Moines, Iowa. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I went to community college for about 2 years, and after I graduated from there, I still wasn't exactly sure. So I went to a career counselor. I told the lady there, I said, hey, I like to write, I like creativity. And she asked me, have you ever thought of journalism? And the rest is history. I got hooked on broadcast. With a bachelor's in journalism and mass communication and a minor in English, Geiger is ready to finish his internship and get a real job. I've learned how to write in broadcast. I've learned how to report. I can shoot video, edit. Geiger has other valuable experiences too. While working cleaning and data jobs in community college, he learned the value of hard work. He also has a different worldview than others his age. Geiger spent 4 years in South Brazil when he was growing up. Meu português é muito mal. My Portuguese isn't very good anymore, but, you know, I have that international experience. I have that ability to learn other languages, to get different perspectives, and I think that really sets me apart. I think that makes me marketable. I talked to David afterwards, and he said he's interested in getting a job producing, reporting, or in photography. But he does say his anchoring could use some work. Ha ha, you better watch out, David. A kid like that might end up taking your job. Thanks for joining us for this special news broadcast. Tune in next time wherever I may be. You can follow me on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or you can check out my website at davidcgeiger.com. Thanks for tuning in.